This year was the year that I finally decided to start posting my videos online, and to my surprise, I gained over 24,000 subscribers in my first 5 months. Hi, I'm Jen, a self-taught artist, small business owner, and content creator. For almost all of my life, art has been my true passion, and it's what I've always wanted to do. Over the past 2 years, I have been working on building my business and my art career, and at the start of this year, I started sharing my experience and insight on all that I was learning here on the internet. It all happened so fast, and so I thought it would be good to finally share a little bit more about myself with you all. So I thought it would be a fun and exciting idea to answer some questions about me while I draw a couple of new sticker designs for an upcoming shop update. So let's get right into it. What is your favorite childhood memory? My favorite memories from my childhood were definitely the summer beach trips that my mom used to take us on. I've always loved going to the beach, and I loved helping to plan and pack for these trips. The time we spent at the beach was just so peaceful and relaxing, and it was definitely the highlight of my childhood summers. What are your favorite hobbies or activities to do in your free time? In my free time, I enjoy watching new TV shows and movies. I'm actually almost always in the middle of watching something. But I also enjoy journaling, playing Animal Crossing, and just making art for fun. What is your go-to comfort food? Soup. More specifically, the two main soups my mom makes. There's a bean one and a beef stew that I always look forward to when I visit her. It's actually been a year since I last had her soups when I last visited her, but it is the food that I look most forward to and that comforts me the most. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I have always been a morning person in the sense that I naturally wake up early, but more recently I feel that I've noticed that I have more energy in the afternoons and evenings. I still try to go to sleep early, but my energy levels just kind of fluctuate throughout the day. Do you have any phobias or fears? I definitely do not like bugs, but I'm not super afraid of them. I just don't like to be anywhere near them. But I'm glad that my partner is always willing to get them for me and I don't have to interact with them in any way. What is something you've always wanted to learn or try but haven't yet? I have been wanting to learn how to crochet for so long. I think what's holding me back though is that I don't want to overwork or strain my wrists. I just haven't taken the time to look into or research the tools or methods that can help reduce soreness and injuries. I'm just kind of busy right now doing a lot of things, and I don't want to add an extra thing that I have to do with my hands at the moment, so maybe in the future I'll have a better time to actually learn and pick it up. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 5. I am the second oldest of 6, and I have 2 sisters, one older and one younger, and 3 brothers that are all younger than me. What is your favorite season and why? I think many people can agree that fall is the best season of them all. There's just so much to love about the fall. It's just the perfect time because the weather starts to cool down and I can wear all my cozy sweaters and hoodies. To me, fall just feels like the most peaceful time of the year. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? I am definitely more of an introvert. I've always been the quiet, shy, private one amongst my siblings, classmates, coworkers, really just anywhere I went. I don't mind being alone, and sometimes I actually prefer it. So I am almost 100% introvert. What is your favorite way to unwind and relax? If I'm feeling like I need to unwind and relax and take some time for myself, I usually like to journal for a little bit just to get my mind at ease. Sometimes I also like to eat a little snack or just be horizontal for a bit and watch an episode of a TV show I'm watching or a movie. Other times I like to play on my Switch, doodle in my sketchbook, or just talk to my partner, my friends, or my family. What is your favorite type of exercise or physical activity? For the longest time, I was very into running. I did cross country in high school and ran a lot for fun throughout college and for the couple years after I graduated. But more recently, I would say that I prefer a nice inclined walk. Sometimes I still get the urge to go running, but more often now, I would prefer going on walks. What is your favorite type of cuisine or favorite food? If I had to pick one thing to have for the rest of my life, it would be soup. I just love it, and it is definitely my favorite type of food. Currently, I would say any type of ramen or a potato soup or tomato soup, just any type of soup I could just enjoy at any time, at any day. Do you collect anything? I've always been a collector of things. For years, I have been collecting pins of places I visited or traveled to. I also have a collection of Vinylmations. They are little plastic Mickey Mouse-shaped figurines with a design resembling either a Disney character or an attraction that was created by various artists. Most of them were blind boxes, and I was very obsessed with collecting them, but unfortunately they are discontinued now, but you can find many of them on eBay or any second-hand marketplaces. What is on your bucket list? My bucket list is mostly comprised of traveling and visiting many new places. For example, I want to visit Germany again and go to the Porsche Museum. I want to go to Iceland to see the Northern Lights, and I'd like to go to Switzerland and ride their trains. There are many other places I would love to visit, but I would say those 3 things are at the top of my list right now. What is your favorite holiday? Christmas has always been a favorite of mine because for me, it's always been a happy and joyful time. I just love giving gifts to the people I love and care for, and there's just so much to love about Christmas, from the weather, the snow, the music, and just the overall feeling of Christmas. Who knows you best? I would say that my partner knows me the most of anyone I've known in my life. Our 3-year anniversary is actually coming up next month, and since we've been together, we have really gotten to fully know and understand each other. We have gotten to spend a lot of time together because we both now work from home, but I just love our relationship because we are very communicative and patient with each other. Where is the coolest place you've traveled? I've only been on a handful of trips in my life, and so far my favorite place I've traveled to was Germany. I went for 2 weeks during a summer when I was in college through an engineering study abroad program. At that point in my life, I had only been on a plane like once or twice when I was very young, so I was very excited to go on that trip. I went to many museums and factories and ate really good food and had a really fun experience there. What does your average weekend look like? My weekends are usually very chilled and very relaxed. I try to avoid doing any work, and instead I take my time to recover from my previous week of work and prepare for the one that's coming up. My partner and I are introverts and enjoy spending time at home by ourselves, so we usually spend the weekend doing things together like watching a movie or playing games together. My weekends are very low-key, and most of the time we don't really go out anywhere, but if we do, we like to go to our favorite restaurants and our favorite bookstores just to browse and walk around for a bit. What is one thing that instantly makes your day better? I think good food makes any day so much better, especially when it's good food that you've been craving for a long time. So for me, food is the ultimate day booster. When did you first feel like an adult? I think the first time that I felt like an official full adult was after I moved out on my own to my first apartment. I was 23 years old and I loved living alone for the first time. Like I've already mentioned, I'm an introvert and I quite enjoy being by myself, so having a place all to myself felt like heaven. I loved that apartment. It was a 1-bedroom and I loved decorating it and picking out all my furniture. I just loved having a place that I felt so much peace and just having a place to be quiet by myself. Whose opinion do you care most about? I think like many anxious people, I used to care way too much about everyone else's opinion. However, in more recent years, I've begun to put my own opinion above anyone else's. I care most about how I feel about my choices and my decisions because I spend the most time with myself. So, if I feel good and I feel happy, then that's all I care about now. What is the most important decision you have ever made so far? By far, the most important decision I've ever made for myself was moving away from my home state to pursue my passion for art. In the 2 years since I've moved, I feel like I've grown and healed so much. I've also gained so much more confidence and overall feel so much lighter and happier with my life at this time. And I'm excited to see what else is coming for me on my journey? What do you enjoy spending money on? Growing up, I didn't always get to have the things I wanted because our finances were tight and I had a large family. So, as an adult, I enjoy buying myself things that would make my inner child happy. I enjoy getting myself little toys, trinkets, plushies, or games that I would have loved as a kid. I also like spending money on gifts for my close family members and friends and my partner. Doing these things just makes me feel good, and I love spoiling those around me. What is something that always makes you smile? Thinking about or remembering funny or happy memories always makes me smile. Whether it's something from my childhood or something that happened last week, happy memories always make me smile. What are you most thankful for? I am most thankful for the life that I'm living right now. I love what I do and what I'm working towards, and I am incredibly thankful for all the support and engagement I've received from the online art community and for being received with so much warmth and welcoming feelings. I appreciate every person that has engaged with me, left kind comments, or made a purchase on my shop. It truly warms my heart, and I can never say thank you enough. What are you most looking forward to? Currently, I'm really looking forward to the fall season. It's been so hot here in Texas. This is my second summer here, and it has been brutal. So I very much look forward to the cooler temperatures, but also the cozy and spooky things that come with fall. And so that's all the fun questions I'm going to answer today. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you got to learn more about me and my life outside of my business and art. Here are the sticker designs that I worked on, but I still need to add some text. These and other designs will be available in the next shop update, which will be school themed, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. So lastly, now that I've told you about myself, I would love to get to know you all a little bit better. So if you'd like, go ahead and introduce yourself in the comments. Let me know what's your favorite color and what you like to do in your free time and anything interesting that you want to share with everyone here. And so if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more art-related videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!